Hi guys! Woo! I'm late tonight. Some of you will like that and some of you won't. Hi guys. There's nobody on yet. It's probably because I'm so tardy for the party. It's okay, I'll just sit here and drink my Red Bull while you guys get on here. And I wait patiently. Hi, Divine Spirit. Hi, Nicole. How are you guys doing? Hi, Diana. Hi, guys. That's kind of messy. My tray's kind of messy today because I have been working on it. Sorry. That was Gray's fault. He did that. Let me call him on this phone. Hi, Tallulah. Oh, thank you. I finally stayed up long enough. I know it's hard, isn't it? Hi, Red Witch. Hang on a second. Let me call him so that he doesn't call and turn off my show. Not hard for me. We're night owls, huh, Tallulah? Okay, let's see. What is his phone number again? I'm kidding. Totally joking. Oh, it's only 8:44 p.m. there? Not here.
Hello.
Hi. What are you doing?
Not much. What are you doing?
Oh, nothing. I just couldn't answer the phone on the phone that you called on. You know why?
Why?
Because I'm live.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. So I just thought I'd call you back on this phone. But, oh, Divine Spirit says hello.
Hello.
He gets you. Okay.
I'll let you go and
I'll call you when I'm done.
enjoy your live chat.
Okay.
Alright, no worries.
Okay, bye. He's so funny. He gets so embarrassed. Isn't that weird? You watch his videos. He's funny. He cracks me up. But yeah, I have arrived. Okay, Optimus Prime. So Optimus Prime, today while I was carving the Queen of Hell's crown, the spirit box said your name again. They just said some random things, and then right at the end before he got off, he said your name again. He is a sweet spirit. You're right, Nicole. So are you. You are too, Nicole. I don't know. I don't know. Somebody likes you. So you guys, last night was crazy. All night. Well, there was a girl in here, and right at the beginning of are you guys too close to me? Sorry. right at the beginning of last night's video. Hi, Jason. When it was all blurry, I went like this and I said, focus. And then she goes, oh. And you could hear her very clearly. That is not me. That was a spirit. So I don't know if she was telling something to move out of the way. I couldn't really make out what she was saying, but she said something. And then I was just like, thank you. Alexa came on by herself and she started reading a story about a queen. And I've never had Alexa read a story to me. I don't even have any books on my Kindle, on the Amazon Kindle. You got to like have books to get her to read you a story. I have no books on there. Oh, I better put it on right now, huh? Or they'll start acting up. Hang on. I was like, oh, when they turned on the Alexa and started telling the story. I was just like, okay. I'm putting on the ghost box right now. But yeah. And then when I was done with everything and I went in the house, okay, hang on a second. What did you say? What's your name? Because you don't have to, if you don't want to. I just want to know. You don't already know my name? It's Melissa. I was growling at something. Anyways, I did too. It's not a secret. I've talked about it many times. Overhead. Oh, up here. That was so cool. And I think it was telling a story on a queen. I was like, I'm here. She said something about the queen and then I couldn't really hear what she was saying, but I mean, it was pretty loud, but I couldn't understand. I don't listen to stories. So I have no idea. And then Kelly was like, what story was that? And I said, I don't know. I have no stories on there. So I just don't know. Why doesn't Crystal Witch watch you anymore? She hates my guts. She doesn't like me. No, I don't know. I'm just kidding. Just a joke. Don't freak out. No, I don't know. She just has other things to do. We had a little disagreement. It happens. It doesn't go well. Sometimes people with big personalities go way too far with me. And then I'm like, yeah, I don't got time for that. Can you see my message? Hi, Aradia. I cannot. Did you send me a message? Let me look. There's no message. Hi, DMA. Hi, Kelly. I was just talking about you, Kelly. I don't remember. I was just saying you asked what story it was. Okay, so I did hear that voice, but I thought that was you. It wasn't me. When I showed Gideon, I realized it was the spirit. Yeah. Behavioral. Yeah. Oh, do you mean can I see your... Yeah, I can. Sorry, Aradia. I thought you meant like you sent me a message on Messenger. I need a membership. Oh, a mediumship reading council. Have you heard have you heard Lady Grave Dancer? She's one of my favorite. Pardon me. So YouTube, I watched her for a long time. Then she deleted her account and all of her videos. And so I'm sad. Oh, that sucks. I watched her. I used to watch her a few years back. And I messaged her and asked her some questions about herbs or something. She wouldn't answer me. And so yeah. So I just quit talking to her. I quit messaging her. I only messaged her like twice, I think. But you know, whatever. But she is very knowledgeable about herbs, and I loved that about her. You saw a mouse running by you. Well, that's scary. Oh, Andre. I'm sorry, Andre. I do it every time. Oh my gosh. It is not my fault. It's because of these. I'm good. She wouldn't respond to me either. Oh, did you ask her questions? Conversation. Yeah, conversation. She could see Hecate. I really scared her. Hecate just like her. I wanted to find someone else to me because they deserve it. Would that mess up my current stuff going on? If it has nothing to do with it, then it's fine. Look at me. What do you mean? Hi. Who's doing that? Please stop messing with my Wi-Fi. But yeah, sometimes people will come around me and people will not have good intentions. Or if I'm fighting with my boyfriend or something like that, and she's not impressed, she'll do that through my eyes. And then they'll usually just back the fuck off. But sometimes if people are not, if you're her child and people are not having, good intentions, or they're being smartass, or they're being rude and disrespectful, or whatever the case may be, sometimes when I'm on the phone with people on like Messenger, because I always talk on Messenger because I like to see who I'm talking to. So sometimes when I'm on the phone, she will pop in and watch them like almost the whole time. And it's really hard for me because it's like everything around my phone will be clear as a bell, but then as soon as I look at the phone, it's like haze. So I'm just like, okay. I know it's her because I could feel her, but that's kind of the way it is. That's what happens. Hold on. Oh no, I'm a firm believer in sharing knowledge and helping each other grow. We must remember that there is enough sunshine for everyone. Oh, you're so sweet. Sorry, I'll be right back. Okay. Is your boyfriend kind of scared of you because you're a witch? Well, he says he's not. We're just talking about you, babe. You know what, we were in kind of a spat. Thanks. Yeah, she does that. The question was, WM, are you ever afraid of me because I'm a witch? What's the chance of a curse returning to a person after removal? It depends on the curse and who removes it. If someone removes it that didn't put it there, then it'll come back, probably. Okay, I can't say that. If a primal witch puts a curse on you, and then that primal witch doesn't remove that curse off of you, but another witch takes it off of you, it'll come back. But if a primal witch takes it, to my knowledge, okay, to the best of my knowledge, it needs to be the person who put it on there. I remove curses all the time. I remove generational curses. I remove past life curses. I remove curses that other witches have put on people. Usually it's generational or past life, but chances are that it wasn't a primal witch that put it on there, because there's very few of us. There's not very many. I mean, not like, others. And so, yeah. And I have permission to do that. So it's not like I'm just willy-nilly, oh, sure. No. I have permission from them to remove it in their name. Why do you hate? From them, through them, and with them. Okay. Before I get to an EAKOD thing, I missed a bunch of stuff. Okay, let's see. Hi, Moses. Okay, I want to try to say your name right. X Pro B. Okay. Okay, wait. Okay. Upstates. Jason laughing out loud. So I like to bid on eBay for crystals. I told Goddess Hecate I will stop buying crystals. Cool. And then, okay, I can't even say your name. Hi, Black Enhanced. I feel like Goddess Hecate is making me lose, laughing out loud. Yeah, you got to cut back on those crystals. That can be an addiction, How do you remove past life curses and generational curses? I do it through the gods. What do you think of EAKOD? My spell. Any updates? Not right at this moment. Which one is yours? Oh, yours is Fire Ant Hill. It's coming on Curse Night. You can't do it until Curse Night. You don't want me to do it on Love Night or Prosperity Night. You want it done when I'm calling in the big guns. When I call in Billy L to do malefic work, and I got to put a seal on her, and I got to do Yep, Saturday and Tuesday. Good night, Tallulah. I'm good, Linda. How are you? Okay, I'm going to show you this, but you guys don't look. Everybody close your eyes. Close your eyes for a minute. I'm going to show this to Linda. You can't tell. Look. You can't tell anything. I can't show the other ones, but that one was fun. Subliminal. Have you heard of subliminals? Yes. Mm-hmm. Yep. Beneath. That's what she gets. Yay, Coyote Blue. Have you tried them? Are you talking about like a subliminal? I'm sorry. You're talking about like a subliminal message? Yay, Coyote. He has a lot of good info on Billy Allen Lucifer. 2 newer books, Becoming the Living God. It's pretty good info. That has primal aspects. Really? Well, good for him. I'm glad he finally caught on board. Or got on board. Well, Black Mirrors are badass. Actually, I've been asking about those a lot, asking some of my primal brothers and sisters about that. And I'll tell you what they said. They said that they like the Black Mirrors because it helps them with focusing, whereas the regular mirrors are really hard to focus on. I prefer regular mirrors over black mirrors because I don't have a focus problem. It's not hard for me, and mine are not really going to be used for focusing. My mirror is going to be for traveling, and it's going to be a portal. And so I'm leaving mine plain, or regular, I should say. I just wanted to put that out there. My number one, but I do learn how to evoke the EA's from EA's method. I learned how to do the Lesser Banishing Ritual from him. So I don't really have anything bad to say about him. I don't necessarily agree with the way he does things, but everybody does things in their own way, and everybody has their own path. But I find that he likes to hop around a lot. Like, I think that he likes to, go from one to the next, to the next, to the next. Hi! He said my name. Yeah, no triangles. That's why I threw such a big fit about that, you guys. Everybody knows that. Don't do it. It's stupid. He did. He said my name. Hi. Okay, let me see. I have to give him some attention, you guys. Hang on. Okay, let's see. Return. I don't see. Return leather set. Hi. Curly, deep blue. Friendly. He's my friend. Well, thank you for stopping by. come back anytime. I know I'm the princess. Akate came in the other night and she called me princess. And I was just like, hi, Mom. Just makes it, and I can't, it's like once she said that, everything else she said I can't remember. Because it just touched my heart, you know, it just made me feel so good and special. That's one thing about these, our gods, the gods of creation, Hecate, Lucifer, and Belial. They will always make you feel like you're the most important person. They always make you feel like you're special and that your path is special and that, you know, you have a purpose, and they don't, you know, would Hecate help with relationship and sexual? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she'll encourage it. She likes to do stuff like that. Sure. I missed a lot of stuff. Hang on. Putting the glasses back on. Yeah, he is a king of hell. And a god. And many things. And a gatekeeper. And a horseman. And can Lucifer help with soulmate if you of your yeah, he can help with whatever. He's Lucifer. Let me go back up. I missed a bunch of stuff up here, I think. Hold on. Okay, I just wanted to put that out there, number one. But I do learn, oh, use method, yeah. What is the top favorite charms to have for supernatural powers we can carry? This right here is called the Super 7. I don't remember the names of all of the crystals that are all in this one stone, but the Super 7 is really powerful for opening everything up. And more triangles violates them. Oh, your bandana is really cool tonight, Blue. Thank you. I know you're the princess. She said your name. Oh my gosh. I know. Aw. Does Lucifer think of you? I don't know. I hope he loves me. People keep calling below. Yeah. I already did that one. Would Hecate help with relationship and sexual advice? Yes. Can Lucifer help with soulmate attraction? Yes. Your Wi-Fi. No, Linda. You mustn't. I'm so excited for my spell. Hang on a second, Linda. I'll fix it. Can you help me in the future for finding my desired woman? Sure. He was demonized by Christians to make you fear him. Yes, he was. I've held one of those. It gave me anxiety. Yeah. That's the first rock that I ever held that made me believe in rocks. Hi. It's bad if you don't have a connection, like a target has no feeling. Well, that's a personal choice. Everyone has their own choice on that. Do you have any spells to stop them? Yes, put their ass in the freezer. To give a blood offering, would it be okay? Hi, Kari. be okay to put the blood on their sigil. That's what I do. Yeah. You keep lagging. Oh my gosh. What do you think of Ouija boards, and can you advise about it? Good, bad, any tips to share for us? I am not a Ouija board person. Personally, I think that they're too slow. I hate to have, yeah, no, all right, I'm fixing. Hi. Well, some people don't care. Some people don't care if it's real love. They just want them. Some people don't give a shit if they love them or not, as long as they're there to do what they need them to do. You know, that's just the truth. And some people just want to go out and run around and whore around when a woman has devoted her life to them, who's given them years of their life and has had children for them, and the guy has made or girl has made all of these promises to always be there for them and to help them and all these things, and then the guy just changes his mind as soon as the next best thing comes along and wants to run around and act like he's 12 again or 16 or whatever, you know what I mean? So if it's good or bad is not for anyone to decide but the person who's for the person who wants the spell. If that person feels like, they don't care, they want that person back, and then that's their choice. That's for them to decide. And they know perfectly well that when they come back, that they're just coming back because they're bound, and they're not going to be 100% happy, and they're not going to people understand that. They just don't care because that person made commitments to them and made promises to them. And so you have to understand, when you give someone everything you have, when you give them your whole heart and you put everything of yourself into that relationship, and then you just go, and then the other person goes and just fucks off like it's nothing, then they're going to end up in a fucking spell. Yeah. They're going to end up in a poppet, or they're going to end up in a binding apple, or they're going to end up in a fucking jar, because you just can't treat people like that. Some people are smart enough to realize that they can control that they have some power over it. And I've been through this a million times in my life, so I completely understand it. And sometimes you just don't fucking care. If you love me or not, tough shit. Get your ass over here and do all the things that you promised that you were going to fucking do. Especially if you have children involved and you have all these kids with this person, and then they just want to go run around and play and come and be a weekend parent. No. Mm-mm. And so, yeah, I know that witches are against it. I know that they say it's going against free will. I don't care about free will. I don't care. Okay, so now that I got off my soapbox, I'm going to go back and see all the messages I missed. Hang on. Okay, hold on now. What's the difference between love and obsession for a person? Okay, love is something that you feel. It's just a feeling, right? But obsession can be a feeling too. But obsession is like when you can't stop thinking about them, when you dream about them, when you talk about them all the time, you want to know where they're at, what they're doing, who they're with. That's obsession. You're obsessed with them. Do you have Messenger? I do. Mentioned before. Okay, let me look. It says that your message was retracted. Oh, will you use blood for my revenge spell? He'll. Yes, because whenever I use a sigil, I always activate it with blood. It's Optimus Prime. Normally, one stalks because they are in love with the person. Honestly, what is the difference? Okay. Between love and obsession for a person. Okay, do you have Messenger? Yes. Mentioned before. And some do love each other, but the other person is too stubborn and immature to fix it. Yep. Yep, exactly. Well, can you always put them in a puppet and force them to fix it? Yep. The puppet spell is the best. I screwed up. I did an obsession spell. I wanted to date that person, and I cursed the person the next time, laughing out loud, because it's a horrible person. Okay. I will tell them. Tell them, Blue. I used to be an abusive man. When I was introduced to the craft, that ended. A female spirit named Lilith taught me how to treat women. My fiance gets treated like a living goddess. She is. Blue, what is a 1 or 2 spells that are so simple that you can share with us that we can all do for Lucifer? Sorry, guys. Tell us some success stories for your revenge spells. We love you, Blue. Love you too. Thank you. Well said, Kelly. Did Kelly say something great? Let me see. There she is. When you love someone, you want the best for them. When you're obsessed with them, you want what's best for yourself. I don't care too. Some people are just super immature and stubborn. Yes. Okay. And tell us some success stories. Revenge. I'm tired of waiting for the universe to fix this. When you do a love spell, do you feel it? I feel it because I'm very empathic. And no, I don't. I don't feel them. I feel the energy when I'm doing them. And it's hard for me to wind down and stuff. But no, I don't feel the feelings that go into them because I cut them off of me. I release them. You should never hold on to it. Exactly, Optimist. Tired of waiting for the universe. Have you ever seen a demon in everyday life? For example, in a store or a place? It just came back on by itself. It turned itself off, and now it came back on. How do you act? I stopped talking to who in the beginning of the year when I realized that no matter how much I spoke to, I'd never see anything better. What is the simplest spell? There is no such thing as a simple spell. Yes, I dream a lot, all the time. But I don't know, mostly produce help. Okay, who do you want me to help? Oh, and off it goes again. I had that stone there. Does it reflect in your life? Of course. Thank you. Demons. I realize that everybody calls them that because that's how we know them, so I don't have a problem using that terminology. But have I ever seen one? I see them but not like as a physical being. I see them in energy form. And if I got to see, I would crumble. I would probably just crumble and cry and I see them all the time in the astrals. I when I see them there, I want to give them hugs and kisses and sit on their lap and act like a weirdo. And yeah. I do a lot of things that I don't know about. And a lot of times I'll only remember the end result, but sometimes I remember, what I do and what happens. But a lot of times, how do you feel about real heavy Christian in person? Do you sense angels? I'm about the left-hand path. Hell is for. Well, I used to be a Christian, a real heavy Christian, and I think that they're deceivers. I think that they are everything that they put on Lucifer, I think is what they are. I think that they try to control people with fear, manipulation, and they sit around and judge everybody. And no, I don't see angels around them. And angels aren't Christian, by the way. Angels are universal planet. Wait. It's a whole thing. Okay, they're Olympian, universal planetary beings. They have nothing to do with Christianity. They do exist. They are not anything to do with Christians. No, I do not believe in karma. Karma, again, is people trying to control you with fear. Yeah. Andre, I do a lot of evocation, and demons are at times shocking in appearance, but they are here to help us. Yep. Evolve. If an angel even attempted to protect someone from the spell from blue, the gods would tear them apart. Well, it's not, they can't. It's already done. Do you believe in karma or balance? I think I believe in balance. When someone does something bad to you, well, that's nice. I don't believe in it. I do believe that you have to be balanced, but not in the way that you're thinking. To me, balance is a spiritual energy. It's an energy balance that you have to keep about you. And sometimes And sometimes if you're if you're off balance, then the gods will come and the Kate will either balance me out or Belial will or Lucifer will. But if they do it, then it's like holy shit. But when Akate does it, it's more it's more like this because she is the balance. And so when I like to do everything through her, because if I didn't, the energies would be so intense that I could probably hardly stand it. So whenever you do workings and the energies are so crazy and you can't hardly take it, call her and ask her to help you balance out the vibrations, and she'll balance it out for you. That's kind of her thing. She's really good at it. Do you hear that banging? But yeah, that's what I like. That's why I say that's a give. Like she's a give. That's just all in place, always there thing for me. And so when I say I'm working with Belial, I am, but I'm working with him through Akate. When I say I'm working with Lucifer today, I am, but I'm working with him through Akate. Everything I do is through Akate. She is my goddess. She's my queen. She is my balance. She is my creator. She is my everything. So everything I do through her. And everyone that I work with, everything that comes to me, everything that happens through her and her alone. I mean, not alone, but you know what I mean, like her first, and then, you know what I mean? And so it just goes from there. And so that's just how it is when you're primal. If you're a primal witch, that's how it is. No, if someone does something bad to me, then it's handled. Talk more about angels. Angels exist outside of Christianity. Blue Hen, I got to go. Bye, Red Witch. Is this any good sports? Try to change you. And you do have a guardian demon. Yes, I do. I have several of them. Spirits. I'm going to get the Ghost Radio app. It costs $2. I think the one you got costs, right? I think it's like $2.99 or something like that. Moses, you ask a lot of questions. I always do. Blue knows that. Versus you. Thanks for the $2, Moses. Can you show me the app? Oh! All right. Hi. Did you just come back on and nowhere? That's great. Okay, so we're having a little bit of a time lapse in the shop tonight, you guys. Holy moly. A huge time lapse. 129 to 138. Same spirit. That's wild. I can feel him too. He's making me dizzy. Can you show me the app? That's it. I just did. Thanks for the $2. To Miss Prime, donate to her. Don't talk smack. You guys are funny. up. I already promised the gods a nice donation limit. Extra. You said extra. Kenny Promowich use other methods for clients if they want to. We can do whatever we want. Do you work with the aspects of Akate, or is it like a partnership? Yeah, I could do whatever I need to do, whatever I want. Same here. I'm all for blue. I'm gone. Everything is going. Okay, bye, Diana. Or who's for Akate and Billy only? Oh no, I work with lots of different gods. One time I got to work with Euronymous. He's the god of death in Primal Current. And he... Okay, so Akate has a path for everyone, right? She has a will and a path. And anybody who gets in that way, in the way of her will or path, Euronymous is known to go and remove it and destroy anything that stands in her way. And he is the god of death. And so I did an invocation with him, an evocation with Euronymous, and asked him to remove everything that was standing in her way, in my way, in my path. Because I'm part of her, and so she's part of me, and so my path was being attacked, and my path is her path, what she had, you know what I mean? And so it was being attacked, and so I did an evocation with Euronymous, and I asked him to remove everything that was in the way of what she has in store for, what her plan is for me, what, you know what I'm saying? And he does. And it's an ongoing thing, and it will never stop until the end of time. And so whenever anybody tries to throw me off my path, or tries to curse me, or tries to do this or that, or anything like that, they get removed immediately. And it's pretty fucking impressive, let me tell you. I also work with Clinic sometimes. Belial brought Clinic to me, and told me, that's as a gift to do some prosperity work. And so he just like brought him, and I was like, "Who are you?" And he's like, "Clinic." And then I was like, "What's he doing here?" Because Belial was here. I could feel his energy here. And the Clinic was over there. And so I was just like, what's going on? And then he said Clinic. And I was like, okay, why is Clinic here? I work with Belial. And he was like, it's a gift, for your prosperity. Because I've been wanting to do prosperity work. And with Belial, and he was like, do with Clinic, and so he brought him in. And yeah, so I work with other beings too, with other gods. I'm getting ready to do a working with Surgot. Surgot is a gatekeeper, and he holds the keys to the different realms, and he is the gatekeeper to Akate's throne room, to her realm, and I'm working on my portal, and Surgot is part of that spell to opening my mirror. And so, yeah, I do a lot of stuff with other gods. What are you guys? 8. I'm good. Update today. Okay. Is this for no? What was the app called? It's called Ghost Radio. made you look like a fool, Optimus Prime, laughing my ass off. How so? Want to be put in a poppet? Oh my goodness! Woo! Hey, Blue, I emailed you about another spell. Okay, I'll check it out. Oh, you guys are so funny. I got the app. Yay, I get money for services. There's a service called an app called. Cool, cool. Shortages. What? Is there an attractive spare for mills? What do you mean you're running out? Yes, there is. Don't listen to Jason. I study finances in college and I know about the stock market. Try Robinhood app, Blue, and be a trade swinger or dividend investor. Dividend investor. I can show you how to start. Cool. Hey, Blue. First word I heard you say was Clinic. Clinic kicks ass. He's making. Hi, Jordan. He's making me wealthy. I bought him another cactus tonight. Hi, Geo Angel. Optimus Prime. I would use any app to invest my money. Oh, you wouldn't? I'm scared. I got it. Yeah, cool. Nothing happened. I'm sorry. Thanks so much. It's stock marketing. Are you even educated, Prime? You too. Thank you. Well, I'm scared through help. I won't even humor you. Don't you have 1,000 questions to ask? Hi, Gray. Did I do something? Because I don't listen to Jason. I'm lost. Good night, Danny. I didn't even know you were on. Happy casting tonight. Thank you. Jason Moses is starting stuff with people. Just ignore it. No, Jason, don't do anything. Didn't do anything. I'm confused. I don't know what's going on. I must have missed everything. All right, you guys. Well, I'm going to get off of here. You guys need to calm down. To have a little calm down time. How long do you sleep, Blue? I sleep 4 hours. I sleep about 4 hours. Good night, everyone. And you guys are going to be put in timeout. Just kidding. But be nice. Be nice. Moses, be nice. Optimus, be nice. And I don't know. I didn't see Jason do anything, so I don't even know what's that all about. Oh, hang on, Jason, real quick. Let me show you how to use this app real quick, because you asked so nicely. Okay, so here's the app, right? So you click this button here to turn it off and on. This one's a recording. This one's to turn it off and on. You could do this so you could see the whatever. You could change it to different whatevers. After after your bar fills up, you see I don't have a bar there. I don't know why, but sometimes it doesn't show up on my thing. I don't know if it's a spiritual thing or what. I don't know. But sometimes they can get on and it'll right away write up what it's saying, and then sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes you have to wait for it to boot all the way up into the red. Into the green. Spirits don't like me crying. Well, it takes time. When one gets on there, a little yellow arrow will show up right here, or a triangle, will show up right here. And you can click this thing right here, paranormal EMF recorder, or you could click this one right here. Yeah, this one you could change like your sounds. You could click this one to go to brown, to pink, to white, just depending on what noises you work better for you. I don't know. I like brown because it's quieter. And so, but you could change the tones, things like that right here with these. Thanks, Blue. I probably email you. Okay. And then when you're done, when I close out, usually I say, I am closing this session in the count of 10. If anyone else has something else they want to say, see, that's what it looks like. An entity's on. So we'll see what it says. And then you can see him talk up here. But then I'll count to 10. And if no one gets on, then I turn it off when I'm going to shut down. But usually they'll turn it off themselves. And sometimes they turn it on themselves too. Brutal. Oh, hi, Grandma. Which grandma are you? Are you the good grandma or the bad one? Brutal. Yeah, we'll see what she says. It said entity present and weak signal. Yeah, just leave it on and let it play out and let them talk or not talk or whatever. You'll get the hang of it. All right, guys, I'm out of here. I love you all. Be nice to each other. And I will see you guys tomorrow night. And if you guys didn't watch last night's videos, you should, because they were pretty amazing. Peace out. Okay, good job.